It's a brand new day and we're out to play. Get up, let's go, no time to waste. It's Kritters with Kurtis. It's Kritters with Kurtis. We're gonna learn new things with all our friends, so stay right there and let's play pretend. It's Kritters with Kurtis. It's Kritters with Kurtis. La 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 la. Kritters with Kurtis. It's Kritters with Kurtis.
I'm back! It's so good to see you, Kurtis. Did you miss me? I missed you too, buddy. Oh, hi everyone! I just went on an awesome trip to Texas to visit the Chihuahuan Desert. Kurtis, I bet you have a lot of friends down there. You are a desert-dwelling creature after all. Kurt, I bet you could tell our friends watching all about our Chihuahuan Desert pals. But you guys know Kurtis. He won't talk until he gets his special snack. How about your favorite? Superworms!
Hello, fellow critters. Those superworms were super yummy!
Kurt, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Chihuahuan Desert?
Sure thing. The Chihuahuan Desert is the largest desert in North America. It stretches all the way from southwestern United States into Mexico. Even though deserts may seem barren, they are actually incredibly diverse and full of life. There are many different ecosystems within the Chihuahuan Desert. Julia, how many different ecosystems did you visit?
I visited not one, not two, but 3 main ecosystems all in one trip. From Marfa to Big Bend, all the way to Independence Creek, each destination within the desert was incredibly unique and even had different animals that inhabited each ecosystem.
Whoa, different animals? I bet you saw my mate, the horny toad.
I sure did. That little guy was one of my favorites. But Kurtis, you know who I was really impressed to see? All of the mammals.
Mammals? How could weird, warm-blooded, fuzzy things live in the desert?
Desert mammals have lots of different adaptations to help them survive in hot, dry areas. Adaptations are special features living things have that help them survive in the environment they live in. For example, a lot of desert mammals are able to go a long time without drinking any water because of how scarce it can be in some areas of the desert. Many mammals are also crepuscular, which means they are only active during dawn and dusk to avoid the intense heat during the daytime. Let's talk about some other desert mammal friends from each ecosystem and see what other adaptations they have.
Okay, but first, let me put on my desert adventure outfit.
And I'm gonna put on something that I didn't wear in 102-degree heat. Ew. Oh, cute!
Not cute. Cool.
Okay, well, anyways, let's travel back to my first destination, Marfa.
Marfa mammals? I bet you saw my mates, the pronghorn there.
That's right! Pronghorn are the fastest land mammals in the Western Hemisphere. They can reach up to 60 miles per hour.
Whoa, that is fast. How are they able to survive in the hot, dry desert in Marfa?
Good question. Their tan fur helps them blend in with the arid, open environment in order to camouflage from predators. Summer can get super hot in Marfa. In order to stay cool, pronghorn have white underbellies to deflect the heat rising from the ground.
Cool. What other mammals did you see in Marfa?
Thanks to Big Mike's ATV, I was able to hang out with some mule deer and even saw a coyote.
Coyote? No thanks. What mammals did you see in Big Bend?
My favorite mammal that I saw in Big Bend was a big black bear.
A black bear? How do they not get hot with their black fur?
Well, they have adaptations. A black bear's black fur acts as a sunscreen by protecting the bear's skin from the sun. Black bears are also very opportunistic feeders, which means that they will eat just about anything. This is super useful when you live in the desert, because certain food may not always be available if it can't grow, or if some food is too spiky, like a cactus.
Wow! Hopefully those bears don't get too close to the campers.
I agree. I'm sure as long as the campers are throwing away their food responsibly, the bears give them no problem.
How about your mammal friends from Independence Creek?
Oh yeah! I saw a lot of cool critters, like the prairie dogs. They sure were talkative. Prairie dogs dig burrows in order to live underground, which helps them escape the heat during the day. Living underground is much cooler than the surface. I also met one of my best mammal friends at the creek. Can you guess who?
Have any hints?
Sure. This mammal is super unique. Most of its hair is on its underside, and it has hard armor to protect itself against predators.
Oh, I bet I know. The official state mammal of Texas, the 9-banded armadillo.
That's exactly right. Kane, Sarah, and I got to say a very special hello to this critter.
That's a big armadillo. What adaptations help it survive in Independence Creek?
9-banded armadillos have a super low body temperature, so living in the Chihuahuan Desert perfectly suits its metabolic needs. My favorite 9-banded armadillo fact is that they are surprisingly good at swimming. These armadillos can even hold their breath underwater for up to 6 minutes. This is a great adaptation to have in Independence Creek. For a desert ecosystem, there is a great amount of water.
Fresh water systems such as the Rio Grande and Independence Creek are vital to desert ecosystems, right?
Right. Water is already scarce enough in the desert. Unfortunately, these systems are under threat due to an increasing human population, agricultural developments, climate change, and water mismanagement. Even small water systems such as Balmorhea and Diamond Y Spring are going through a crisis. If these water systems disappear, it will cause a lot of problems for the biodiversity of the Chihuahuan Desert.
Oh no. Is there anything we could do to help?
Yeah! We already have super cool scientists who do research on these ecosystems and their inhabitants to see how we can contribute towards the conservation of various desert species. At home, it is important that we keep educating ourselves on these desert critters so that we can help them out in the wild. Critters just like you, Kurtis. We can also conserve water at home by shortening our showers or turning the water off when we don't need it. Little changes can go a long way, from Buffalo, New York, all the way to Western Texas.
Those are great ideas. Well, I think I'm all deserted out for the day. It's time to go back to basking under my light.
You got it, Kurt. There you go, buddy. What a trip! Thanks for all your help today, Kurtis. And you guys too. I hope you had fun. See you next time.